Mr. Lewis.
Mrs. Lewis.
Are we doing this?
I think we should reveal ourselves.
Even more so.
Let's give them all something to talk about.
Shall we high five to that?
To be honest with you, darling, this is getting more and more stressful setting this stuff up.
Do not start our last podcast
What's up with your voice?
of the year.
What's up with your voice?
2 seconds. Do not start the last podcast of the year on a negative. This episode is going to be a whole highlight of 2025. That's what we've decided.
I wish we could have like outtakes. I wish we had outtakes of our journey where we could show people some of the scenes we find ourselves in, some of the situations we find ourselves in, some of the jokes we play, some of the laughs that we have.
We have, this year, we was just writing down on our little board about every event that we've been to.
Kate, you always call me out for lying. That is not a little board. That is an 8-foot by 4-foot mirror
That we've
that we
literally
have in our
filled.
bedroom that you use a mirror marker pen on and write notes for us to look past the camera. So when we're
Yes.
looking at the camera like this, say hi to the camera. We get to read what's behind it.
Yeah.
Not a little board.
Okay. I
And whilst we're on the
apologise.
subject of you telling fibs and avoiding questions, what's wrong with your voice?
I feel like I've lost my voice a bit. We went to a house party at the weekend and we had a lot of fun, but I don't know how I've come back with a voice like this.
I can tell you how you come back with a voice like this.
It's not suitable for YouTube.
Of course it is. We was playing beer pong.
Okay. Yeah. Is that how you think it is? Is
That's
that how
exactly how I know it happened.
Okay. Are you gonna?
Because I remember throwing that ball into the plastic beaker.
Yeah.
You had to do a shot. Actually, that's a lie. You got someone else to do the shot
Yeah.
for you.
I don't do the shots.
But
at all.
underneath the cup, there was forfeit cards.
Yes.
And your forfeit card that you got was close your eyes and someone's got to kiss you.
No, it was every single person in the room has to kiss you with their tongues
And your eyes closed.
and my eyes closed.
So you closed your eyes and I put my hands over your eyes
Yeah.
to make sure that you wasn't peeking.
Yeah.
And an orderly queue formed. But what people were doing is the people that were at the front of the queue that had their turn, they run straight round to the back. So it was like doing a conga line
Of just kissing
round
Kate.
the beer pong table. So that's what happened to your voice. So don't try and hide
Okay. I had the best time.
Do do do.
Yeah, it really was. It was a lot of fun. But I woke up the next day, and I hope anyone else at this party. Now, this is just a highlight of our year. Is our great friends Kiki Chameleons. They hold a house party, and it's
Twice a year, normally in the
twice
spring
a
and one
year.
in the winter.
Yeah, and it was their end of year party, and there is very selective guests, and it is an amazing night. We have the best time, and they are incredible hosts. So yeah, that was the last party of 2025 for us.
It is. We're not going to be doing anything now until
Well, end of February.
end of February, probably at the earliest.
Yeah, so we've got
We spoke about it in the last episode, didn't we? About
Yeah.
you're going for some surgery in January. So
Yeah.
that puts you out of action for a little bit, and I'll be like doing some Florence Nightingale sort of stuff, really.
I'm going to hold you to this. But yeah, so what we wanted to do, we've kind of sidetracked a bit, but what we wanted to do is just talk about our year and what we've been doing. This is the last podcast that we'll be doing for this series. This is our 9th one, and it just will tie in perfectly to the end of the year. So
Can you believe this is the 9th one?
I know.
It's gone fast.
We've done 9 weeks in a row. We couldn't fit a 10th one in because it would take us into 2026.
That's right.
And we're holding back those ones.
We need some ideas and suggestions for what we should do in 2026.
What, as in events or what we're
No,
going
no,
to
just for the podcast. Are we
Oh,
going to continue?
okay.
I assume we're going to do a season 2.
Yes, of
So if
course.
we're going to do a season 2, we need some ideas and suggestions from the listeners to say what they feel like would be nice for them to hear about any subjects that they want covered, any stories that they would like told, if they want us to do a specific club or a specific event.
Yeah,
What
of
do they
course.
want to know?
Or I think what would be really cool is if people are going to write in, they're going to have some stories. And it would be really
Yeah.
cool if people wrote to us or even on our socials and just told us their funny stories. Because what we're finding is we have got an obscene amount of funny stories, but they're not suitable for a podcast. And as much as we really wanted to do this is John and Kate's life in 2025.
This is your life. No one's going to remember what that is.
No, you're
I'm
so
showing
old.
my age then,
Yeah,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
so old. Nobody's gonna. We're not actually going to be able to say half of the stories. So we've got a few that we're going to tell. But we were working out on my ginormous board mirror of things that for 2025 we have been to 24 different events.
Yeah.
That's pretty freaking epic. Like,
We done all right.
we didn't even realise how many we had done until I was looking through our social media, and obviously I document a lot of stuff on there, and I was going through and I was just kept continuously writing, and I was thinking, this is never going to end.
You was running out of space.
I was running out of space. We have been to so many. We've done Purple Mamba, Liberty Elite, Townhouse,
Penthouse Playroom.
Penthouse, Mirage.
Yeah.
Like, there is
We've got about
house parties,
Kate's Hill, Erotica Mansion Party.
Erotica Mansion Party, Kate's Hill. We've done Airbnbs.
We've done Amsterdam.
We did Amsterdam.
We've done PDI. Jesus Christ.
My goodness, it's not until we've actually wrote it down.
You're a little minx, aren't you?
Well, Mr. Lewis, you do pretty good about driving me around. Like,
Jesus Christ.
we do.
That's a lot. Imagine if we had an electric car, that would be mayhem.
I couldn't cope.
Thank God for diesel.
You're going to have
Or
so
you
many...
guys out there in your Teslas.
You're going to have
It's
so many
embarrassing.
electric car
It's
haters right
embarrassing.
now. Yeah, you really are.
Stop to charge for half an hour.
We couldn't do that because you won't even let me stop at service stations right now. And I was a proper little service station queen.
I was looking at cars again today, so I'm pretty sure that petrol is going to get expensive next year.
I'm sure it is. So, come on, babe, tell me. We've got our list up there.
No, I'm going to
and
ask you some questions. I know there's a
Okay.
list up there, but let's not read a list out to the listeners.
No, I'm not reading the list. I'm going to...
So out of that list that you
Yeah.
can see, I want your top three.
What, top 3 events?
Your
Or
top three events that are on that
or
list up there.
funny things?
No, I want your top three, and then you can ask me a question.
Okay. I would say when I think about our year, the one that comes to my head quite a lot is when I was in Amsterdam, and me, you, Molly and James were at dinner, and Molly and myself decided that we was going to go to the bathroom, but we was going to be a bit naughty with it, and we was going to send you guys a topless photo from the mirror from both of us. And we thought this would be really cool, and we would just send it to you, and it would be a little cheeky thing that we was going to do. So we're in the middle of, I can't even, when I think about this, it just makes me want to burst out laughing. So we're in the middle of just starting to take our tops down, and we're in the mirror, and literally we're both standing there topless in this mirror about to take a selfie to send to you guys, and within 3 seconds before we've done it, the janitor's walked in.
A male janitor.
A male janitor has walked in, opened the door, and seen me and Molly completely topless. But what we didn't realise was the camera was on us, and we have got the most incredible selfie of this janitor with his eyes absolutely...
And he's got like a bottle of spray and a cloth as well. And he's like that.
And Honestly, I have never panicked so much. Like, I literally covered myself up so quick. But this photo is him of like this, and I'm like,
It's brilliant.
Honestly,
I remember when you came back up to the table and told us what had happened. I was like, I am going to find this guy immediately.
you had to find
Because you
him.
showed me the photograph.
Yes,
And he's like looking like
a cat, like a rabbit in
a
headlights.
rabbit in
isn't it?
headlights
Yeah.
in the background, and I was like, I need to go and find this guy. So I went downstairs and I found him. He was skulking around the ladies' room, hoping for someone else.
Yeah,
to come
but
in,
didn't he
I believe.
come up to you and be like,
No, I went up to him and I said, "Are you having a good night?" And he was Dutch, but he could speak fluent English. And he was like, "Oh, yes, thank you." And I was like, "Do you recognise my wife?" And I showed him the photograph, and he laughed. He was like, "That's your wife?" I was like, "Yeah." I said, "Can we have a selfie?" So I had a
so
selfie
you
with
took
him.
a selfie with him?
I was gutted that you got to have a picture with him, and I didn't. But that was brilliant. That. And then when I zoomed in on the guy's face on my phone, and I called the waiter over. I said, "Excuse
my
me,
God.
do you know this guy?" And he was like, "Yes." I think his name was Claude or something like that.
Gosh knows.
And he was like, "Why?" And then I zoomed out, and the waiter just burst out laughing, run over to the kitchen, was telling everyone.
and everyone just kept pointing to our table.
It was great just to see his reaction.
But
was fantastic.
we just could not stop laughing. It was that, honestly.
So is that your top?
That's my number one.
Okay,
I
number
think.
2.
So I wouldn't call this a highlight at all. But we did go to our local club.
No. I asked for your top 3 events, not for your top 3 moments.
Oh, events. That wasn't an event. Amsterdam is
It
like...
was. We was at Fata Morgana.
Okay. Yeah, but then if we're going to talk
Or lifestyle
about that,
events. So
okay.
like your top 3 lifestyle moments.
So, lifestyle moments.
No, not moments. I don't know why I said that. I'm backtracking.
Can we get
No,
cut
we
that
can't
bit?
cut it out. We're going to keep going.
No, that's a rubbish bit.
You keep moving the narrative. We
No,
want the
you
top
keep-
3 lifestyle events.
The lifestyle events of 2025 that we've been to.
Your top 3.
Not top 3 moments.
Yeah, top 3 events off that board that you wrote.
Okay. Well, my ultimate favourite was Townhouse in March time.
Yeah.
That was
So that would have been Swing Hub Rocks 2.
Rock of Ages. Yeah, that one. I absolutely loved that. I thought that I'm just literally looking at this board because it is huge. Secret House, our first Secret House we went to.
Was that the Masquerade Ball? That was Liberty Elite, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was epic. That was the first...
Liberty Elite?
Yeah, that was our first Secret House we'd ever been to. It was their first birthday. And that was unreal. I don't think we have seen an obscene amount of beautiful people in one room.
That was a good event. And I remember that the Premier Inn got the hump because everyone going to that event had booked the Premier Inn out, and we'd taken over the bar, and everyone was just talking about swinging and, you know, lifestyle stuff, and they got the right box. And they complained to Liberty Elite for selling out their hotel for them.
Yeah, I remember
It's not
that.
like everyone was naked in the bar or anything like that.
No,
you know, everyone
we
was
were
just chatting,
having a social,
spending a
wasn't-
fortune.
Yes,
And they've got the
definitely.
cheek to complain that their bar's full.
Yeah.
Wow. So,
100%.
okay, that's number 2.
And then I think, I mean, I've got 6 or 7 different ones, but I would say,
You only got one left. You get one more pick.
I know. Oh my God. How can I top this? Without, can I say,
No. You pick.
so
And someone's going to be disappointed when you leave them out. So
yeah, I'm going to say event
go on, say it.
GC. It was that an event?
Yeah, I'll let you have that.
So Gran Canaria.
Gran Canaria's 3rd.
Yeah.
Gran Canaria only made 3rd spot.
No. I didn't do it as in
Oh,
one,
in
2,
no
3.
particular
Yeah,
order. You're such a cop out.
in no particular order.
Okay.
Yeah. What would you say your...
Oh, I would definitely say that the party at the weekend we just went to, Kinky Chameleon's house party, was probably my favourite. And that's because I really enjoyed the people that were there. I also enjoyed our dynamic because it's ever evolving with the way that we find ourselves in play situations. I really enjoyed the WhatsApp chat. Even yesterday was funny. Like people putting AI videos and pictures in there.
What, of you snogging James?
That done me dirty. Like I've had a taste of my own medicine over the last 24 hours.
Honestly, all of these things coming through yesterday of the guys literally AIing you and James together. It was the funniest.
The thing, I don't often get stuck for words, but I just didn't know what to say back.
Well, it's so lovely that you now have had a taste of your own medicine
Yeah.
because you are normally the one.
I need to know how to use this AI business because I owe some people some favours.
So yeah, we had a wonderful video
Yeah.
of you and James.
That was
snogging.
good. Probably closely followed by a Secret House event, which was Kate's Hill.
Oh, yes.
I really enjoyed Kate's Hill, again for the same reason, and we had an absolute enormous bedroom, and all the play spaces were really full up downstairs, and we decided just to throw like a bit of a party in our bedroom,
We had our ultimate party.
and that was really, really fun. And then afterwards, there was some photographs floating around in the WhatsApp chat again that we had taken in our room, and I made some funny memes, didn't I? I
Yeah.
discovered CapCut.
Oh my God, you did.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
And we had Chris Eubank Senior. Lick him up, lick him up.
Oh my goodness.
Rastafari.
Is that the one where I was going around feeding everyone Haribo?
That's the same party, yeah. But the meme wasn't on that one.
No, but God, I sound awful. My throat is so bad. But I do. I concur with that one. Kate's Hill, Secret House.
Then probably Sugar Boulevard, Swing Hub, Sugar Boulevard, Penthouse Playrooms.
You just can't be a swing hub event at Penthouse.
I love Penthouse Playrooms.
Yeah.
And Sugar Boulevard was brilliant. It's my kind of vibe. Everyone was just sort of wearing pastel colours. It was the first event where we had really deliberately tried mingling on our own, talking to new people, engaging with lots and lots and lots of different people. And it's a skill set that I don't believe I've always had. And it's a skill set that I've been working on ever since. Even at the weekend, I was working on it. And
I love that you're like, you say that you're working on these things, like just genuinely chatting to people.
Yeah,
like
but
I find it really
I
endearing.
find myself sometimes that I'm talking to people and then I just run out of things to say. So there's like an awkward silence.
Yeah, but I love the way that you've been YouTubing how to talk to people and stuff. Like
Yeah. It's mad that I've told other people about this and they're like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly. Because you come across as the most confident person ever, who's the laugh and loves a joke and stuff like that.
I've got a funny thing to say about it, actually. At the weekend just gone, as I named it as my top event, I was talking to Ellis.
Okay.
And actually you was talking to her first. And then you said, John, listen to this, you're not going to believe this. And she had just recently attended a Christmas party.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't know where I was going with that, did you?
No, I didn't. And also, I get nervous when I'm like, names. Oh my gosh.
I asked her if it was okay to use her name.
Okay, that's cool.
She said, name drop the shit out of it, is what I think she said. Classy.
Class.
And she told me she'd been to a Christmas party and someone come up to her and said, Ellis, can I ask you a question? She was like, yeah, of course. She said, do you know Gage? And she was like, who? Yeah. She's like, Gage, been on Swing Hub. Like, I noticed that you follow him on social media and I also follow him on social media. And we've just started watching this podcast recently.
Of this couple.
And they also know Gage. So I was wondering if there was a connection. And she was like, what podcast are you talking about? She's called Between the Sheets with John and Kate. And Ellis was like, oh, I'm seeing them this weekend. So, yeah.
It's getting out there.
If you're listening to our podcast, Ellis's friend, I should have asked her name.
Yeah, we did say that we would drop
Hi.
you a hello.
Hi.
Because that's really quite fun.
That's really good, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was interesting.
That was
Another
quite fun.
revelation that evening.
Why?
I got told that I have the smoothest penis.
Oh.
It was described as a dolphin.
Wow.
Mid-flow, everything just stopped. The room went silent. This is really smooth, this. I was like, all right, thanks. it's like a dolphin. I was like, okay.
Wow.
As you were.
I cannot believe you just said that.
Why?
My goodness.
It's true.
I suppose it is.
I didn't lie. I don't tell lies.
I suppose it is. So, top 3 for you then.
Those 3 that I just said.
Which were? Let's recap.
Kate's Hill.
Yeah. Kinky Chameleon.
Kinky Chameleon's Party and Sugar Boulevard.
Sugar Boulevard. And mine was Swing Hub, Rock of Ages.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, what else did I say?
You've already forgotten.
Amsterdam and Gran Canaria.
Gran Canaria.
So they were my top 3. Although the ones that you've mentioned, I don't think we could literally put them all in a row, because every event we've done this year, there's been something.
Yeah.
There has been a little bit of a plot twist, or there's been a...
Like, even down there at the bottom on one side, there's one called Newbie Night.
Yeah.
A Newbie Night was just a club night in Penthouse Playrooms. We just decided to turn up on a Friday because
And pretend we're newbies.
Right, but that's a story in itself, because I'm going up to people, hello, is this your first time? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, mine too. I'm really nervous.
What do we do here?
I'm like really nervous. I don't know what to do.
Oh my
and they're
God.
like, oh my God, me too. I'm like, do you want to go and like stand in the corner and we could be together? And they're like, oh, that would be such helpful. But I was just using it. I sound like a creep saying this, don't I?
You literally sound like a psychopath.
But then one time I tried it as well. There was a couple I was talking to, and I was like, hi guys, do you come to these events often? Like, we're both new. And they was like, no, you ain't. You're John and Kate. We know you are. I was like, oh shit.
This isn't going to work. No,
My cover's been blown.
Your cover was blown. Yeah. And every time you kept saying you was new, I was just like...
You walked away when I did it one of the times.
Yeah, I couldn't even cope. But this is when you had a fanboy and he was proper John off the telly because you had done previous podcasts, and he wanted to talk to you about every single story you had done on the podcast. Now, if anyone ever says to me or says around me, you're John off the telly, it gives me the biggest ick ever.
I don't know why you've just said that out loud. That hasn't helped yours or my cause. I have found out recently that anything you do say can and will be used against you at a Swing Hub event or at another event. It's going to be used against you.
Yeah.
People come up to us and they use my words against me.
They do.
I made the mistake of being a self-confessed fibber on the Swing Hub podcast.
Yeah.
And now nobody believes a word that comes out of my
No,
mouth.
nothing.
Even when I'm telling the truth.
And when I say, and they actually ask me as well, don't they?
yeah.
Yeah. Are they like, John,
They
is this
they
true?
ask me a question, I tell them the answer, like, Kate, is that true? You're like, yeah, that's true, babe. I'm like, yeah, thanks for the backup.
Yeah. The other day I was sat down with a couple and they went, so, Kate, tell us what you really do for a job. Like, really do. And I was like, well, what do you mean? And they were like, well, John told us you're a tattoo artist. And we obviously know that John lies. And I literally, when he told me that you guys couldn't come to our house party because you had work that weekend, and when I was like, oh, I'll change it. And she was like, oh, she can't change it because she's got a tattoo in all weekend. And he was just like, oh, right, here we go. And
Yeah,
said
thought I was full of shit.
said to his wife, oh, this is the best story ever. Like, the excuse that John's given us that he can't give his Kate's tattooing. I was like, he was telling the truth, but they don't believe you now, which is hilarious.
So I've decided to turn over a new leaf.
What, for 2026?
For 2026, my New Year's resolution is I'm not going to tell any fibs.
Oh my goodness.
Right? You've heard it here first. So anyone out there listening, I am no longer going to tell fibs.
So you're not a Power Ranger?
Hold on a second. It's not 2026 yet.
You wasn't Robin Hood or Batman?
That was Peter Pan.
Or Peter Pan, or a world champion ice skater, or you wasn't a magician.
Kate, have you finished?
An air
I will
pilot.
edit this out. All right, we're throwing each other under the bus, are we, Mrs. That wasn't awful?
It wasn't awful. It wasn't awful.
That is something that you could put on your resume.
I definitely could.
So
And-
So to tell everyone what we're talking about here.
This is a terrible story.
We was at a play setting in one of your favourite events, actually, Rock of Ages.
Rock of
Town
Ages. Yes.
And we was in a play setting in a room, in a private room, and there was two other couples,
Yeah.
and we was playing I had a lovely evening.
You had a wonderful time.
You had a lovely evening.
Until...
Well, hold on, let's not be hasty. And after the sort of play had finished and everyone's just sort of like getting dressed and stuff, there's a guy there. I'm going to use his name. His name's Dave. Yeah. And he stood up, and as he was getting dressed, he went, well, that wasn't awful.
Right, so I
stopped immediately. I was like...
The whole room went silent.
I was like, say that again? And it was like off of Wolf of Wall Street. Say that again, just how you said it. And he's like, said what? I was like, you just said that wasn't awful. I mean, I'm not sure if that was an attempt at a compliment or that was a backhanded criticism. And he was like, no, I didn't mean it like that. Like, me and my wife, sometimes I just say things like that. And I'm like, bro,
well,
you are not getting out of this one. I was like, see you guys in a bit. And I walked out the door.
And told everyone.
Lee Kirkton was the first person I saw. Yeah. He runs like some socials, like Preston Social and all that stuff. First person, Lee, do you want to hear something funny? He's like, yeah, of course. I was like, Kate's just been given the best compliment ever. He's like, no way. What was it? I said, the guy told her, that wasn't awful. And that's it. After that point
whole night,
it spread like wildfire. And Dave only told me at the weekend he really enjoyed having that story told back to him, that he couldn't believe someone had said it and it was actually him that said it.
Yeah, someone came up to him and was like, did you hear about the guy who was playing with this girl?
He's the guy.
He was the guy. I was just like, but the rest of the night, it was an awful guy. And every time someone looked at me and was like, Kate, you're not awful. Kate, you're not awful.
That's great. So there you go. You throw me under the bus, I throw you under the bus. We can go backwards and forwards like this all night.
I didn't do that, and I put on a good show.
One thing I thought was really cute is the gift that Sarah and Stuart bought you at the weekend.
Oh, where did that come from? That was a quick...
I was just... Honestly, my brain runs around like this sometimes.
You are
it just
literally
jumps from
doing
one
this.
to the next.
They bought me a wonderful gift.
They did, didn't they?
Yes.
I mean, any girl wants for Christmas is a paddling pool.
It's a paddling pool. And some goggles, and a poncho, and a swimming hat. I mean, holy cow.
Oh, dear.
If that is not...
The highlight of my night.
Please, be careful.
Oh, be careful. We was all stood in the kitchen, and he was like, John, I'm going to go into the playroom. Is that all right? I said, yes, cool, no problem at all. Anyway, I was just still out in the kitchen chatting away, and everyone, I don't know who it was that said it. Molly might have said, I'm going to go and see what's going on in there. And I was like, okay, no worries. She come back out and was like, John, you have got to come and see this. And I was like, what's going on? No, honestly, John, you've got to come and see this. And I've gone in there, and you're laid there with like ski goggles on in the paddling pool.
With this guy who's got
the swimming cap on.
The swimming cap
and
on.
And
a poncho.
Oh.
In the middle of
my God.
Honestly, I can't. That was...
They know how to look after you.
Yeah. And then also at this party, I bought you an amazing outfit.
Honestly, I love you so much.
So this outfit, we were going on Christmas themed. So you've probably seen on my socials that I had like a red lingerie set, but it was like in a Mrs. Clausy kind of theme. And I wanted you to be Santa Claus. So I bought you...
You didn't tell me this though until we got there. And you was like, oh, close your eyes and open your hands. I'm like, why? I've got you a present. I thought, fair enough.
Yeah.
Like, what's she got me here? New watch, car keys. I didn't know what was outside. I was expecting something extravagant. So I've closed my eyes, opened my hands. And when I've opened my hands, there's like a box there with like Santa Claus's pants.
Yeah, there was a red pair of boxers.
With a little bell on the
front.
With
a bell and a white trim and a Santa hat.
And I was like, yeah, I'm not wearing it.
You literally was like, absolutely not.
You was like, come on, babe.
I was like, take one for the team.
It's
like,
so
this will be cute.
Honestly,
we'll have
everyone will love it. I said, okay,
of...
I'm going to look like a fucking knob. I do not want to wear this. She was like, honestly, babe, I said, no one else is going to be wearing Santa outfits.
No one.
And you was like, no, I know, like, it'd be good for you. I was like, Kate, no, please don't make me do this. She's like, babe,
well,
put them on. And because I always do as I'm told.
Never.
I put them on. And I walked out the room and I think Molly was there and she laughed at me, which didn't help. So I walked down the stairs and into the kitchen and you was behind me. And all of a sudden, like, the woman was like, oh my God, that looks so cute. And I was like, within
all the
seconds,
women-
I was like, yeah, I picked this one out myself. I
They
decided.
just completely flocked to you. They were playing with your bell. They could not get enough of you
Well,
in
my
this.
butt looked good in
your
those pants,
bum
to be
looked
fair.
so good in these. And
I
then
clenched for ages.
so then you had the whole of the night's party of women in their lingerie around you.
Yeah.
We've got the best photos.
And I was like, let's have a photo in front of the Christmas tree. So there's me, one guy, and I don't know how many women, 12, 13 women, all in their lingerie.
You literally,
I'm a king.
I am the ultimate wing.
You are an
woman.
ultimate wing woman, and I'm a king.
And the next time-
honestly, I Facebook took it off of my Facebook profile picture. They was like, honestly, this is not suitable for your Facebook profile picture. I was like, but why not? I want to show all my friends and family.
I want to show everyone what I've been.
I didn't
I'm
really.
the absolute king now.
But it's such a good photo.
Yeah,
such a
it
good
was.
photo. It's actually my favourite lifestyle
We-
photo. Oh, actually,
We had.
is that my favourite, or is the Leaning Tower of Pisa my favourite?
Tower Pisa.
You don't remember the Leaning Tower of Pisa photo?
Was that at Kinky
That was
Chameleons
the
as
Kinky
well?
Chameleons as well. A lot of shit happens at their parties.
A lot of stuff happens.
No, I'm going with this photo.
Yeah, I think
going
this
with this
was a
photo.
good one. But also, what else happened at Kinky Chameleons party was you and James walked out of the room exactly the same time, wearing the exact same
I'm convinced
outfit.
you and Molly did this on purpose.
I literally looked at James and I was just like, oh my God.
Black shirt, brown belt, cream chinos,
Brown
loafers.
shoes. Yeah.
Both wearing exactly the same. Stuart hadn't even got changed yet. Came out wearing black shirt, brown belt. I'm like, Stuart, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I've got the same on as you. I'm like, dude, you live here. You could just go and change. Like, what are you doing? He's like, no, it's all right. I'll wear this. I was like, mate, you literally live here. You don't have to do this. I was like, let's have a photo.
So
I'm like,
all
oh,
three
mate.
of you
There's a
have
photo
got-
of all three of us in front of the Christmas tree wearing exactly the same bloody outfit.
wearing exactly.
And anyone else that spotted, I was like, what, you didn't get the memo?
Yeah,
Everyone
that
was supposed to wear this.
Everyone was supposed to wear it.
That's my luck, that is.
So yeah, a lot happens at Kinky Chameleons house party.
Don't let your wives dress you. Unless it's underwear.
Excuse me.
No, unless it's underwear. I backtracked, I'm sorry.
So that's some cool stories with that one. We've got a quite, I wouldn't say it's a cool story, but it's a story about a lady with no teeth.
Bless her.
So we went to our local club, and it's one of these places where we think it's 9:00 on a Saturday. We've got no plans. What are we going to do?
I think the last Saturday of the month they host like a bit of an event there, don't they? It's a busier night
Yeah,
to go.
so
So if you're going to go the last Saturday
our
of the
local
month.
club is called Pleasures. Now, it's okay.
I think it's all right. You're not a massive fan.
No.
I think it's all right. And
It's okay.
I like the fact that we can be there in half an hour, decide at 9:00 at night that we want to go, be there in half an hour. It's 40 quid to get in. You take your own drink. It's perfect.
Yeah. So there's one particular time,
There's this like bed that's made out of like tubing, and
scaffolding.
it's like scaffolding,
Yeah.
but it's more like what railings are made out of. And there's like it's not like a tarpaulin, but it's like really thick canvas stretched out across it.
Yeah, of course, like waterproof.
to form the bed. And I like putting on a bit of a show, and it was in the middle of an area. Me and you were playing on this bed. There was no one there that took our ride that night, so we was just going to play with ourselves, which
Yeah.
is absolutely fine. And we're playing away, and this
It's not
lady's
even
come
fun.
over, and I've got nothing against a more mature lady, but
No.
she was significantly older than us, and she's crept up onto this like frame and onto the canvas, and she's crawling over, like prowling over. And she's got right next to us. She's looked me dead in the eye. Said,
I can't even cope.
and she said, "Can I suck her nipple?" I said, "I don't think so, sweetheart. We only play with each other."
It was. I literally was like having a moment where I was like, oh my God, please rescue me.
Yeah, it's
please
unbelievable.
save me from this.
Yeah, so we have had one hell of a year, and I have loved doing 2025 with you.
We have had Dunning. We have we have had such an incredible year. You are my most favourite person in the world to do life with. We have got a whole year's worth of memories that, I mean, we have to cut these podcasts short because we could be talking for ages and it gets to the point where it's like, this is boring now. But we have got so many memories and so many stories. And I just am so excited to see where 2026 takes us. We've already got a couple of events booked. We've got CAP booked. We've got we're going to Vegas. We've got that booked. Secret House have already put their dates out. Swing Hub won't be long and they'll be putting their dates out. Erotica, Corruption. My goodness. 2026 is going to be just as epic as 25.
I can't wait. And my most favourite thing out, we've talked about a lot of memories here and a lot of things that we've really enjoyed. But my most fondest memories are after a night out, when we're walking back to the hotel or we've just climbed into bed and we snuggle up to each other and it's like, I love you, darling. I love doing life with you.
We say
and
that
we
a lot.
appreciate exactly what it is we have. And we have so many nice compliments telling us how they like what they see when they see our marriage and our couple.
I think what...
And I don't want to take that for granted. I want everyone to know that all of those compliments are appreciated. And hopefully by listening to these podcasts, people get to see or hear
us.
And we're no different whether you talk to us in a club or if you bump into us in the street or even if you listen to us on a podcast. You know, we are John and Kate.
What you see is definitely what you get. There is no hiding. What you see on social media, what you see at events and clubs, me being an absolute lunatic, you like with your jokes and stuff, like we don't hold back.
We're happy-go-lucky people
that
are out here to have a good time because none of us are going to be here for a long time.
No, we are definitely here to have a good time. And my goodness, darling, we have had the most incredible year. And I feel so lucky. And I'm so excited. Like, I just think it's just going to get better.
Yeah.
And I don't know how we can top 2025 with our 24 events that we've already done. So
Maybe we'll do 26 events.
we're going to have to try and top it. We are going to have to try and top it. But, darling, thank you.
I love you.
I love you so much. And
thank you for being you and thank you for being my world. And I love you loads.
here's to the next.
And on that bombshell, peace out. See you in the new year. See
Happy
you for
New Year.
season 2.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yes, absolutely. Merry Christmas, guys, and a Happy New Year.
And thank you for listening.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, we're in sync.
High five.
So, good night, darling.
Get your birds out.